So we had a little setback among many. Mount the garage door is all too high. So, you all right, Mike?
I'm all right.
So the complication right now is the bathroom and that beam. It's actually the beam. Yeah, the beam is the complication at the moment. So Mike's figuring that out.
God, ceiling. You just look at it.
Never paint your ceiling black.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
20 and 5/8. F***ing guy, man. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! Oh! Oh! I hate this piece.
Yo, at least now I have somewhere to put my beer.
I'm gonna run to the store. What would you like?
Whoa, what was that? No, but I'm just trying to see two of us. Let go, Mike. Patron, you hold it. How you feeling?
Strong.
For the 2 pounds?
I know, right? It's not the 2 pounds. We gotta go over our head.
Well, let's just keep it here for now. Oh, go back to you. Yep, you're good. It's all right. We got the plastic. So we're just pushing the extra into the ceiling cavity. And that's essentially all you gotta do.
How's that?
Is that thing sitting right there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I like it like this.
There's no way to put it.
No, you can put it reversed the other way.
How are you gonna get it?
What's this?
Second. Third. That's the dimmest. Oh no, that's the dimmest.
That's nice too, man. Go forward.
There's nothing on the floor, right?
Plus that. Plus we're on the overhang. Remember the machine's back there. You're good. So satisfying.
Are we just eyeballing it like this?
Guess so, right?
Or should we get a torpedo?
What do you mean?
If we put a torpedo level from here to here.
Well, I can tell you where to go. You go to the right a little bit. Your left. Don't drag. That would be easy for us.
This is, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging to get this up there now.
Why?
Because one end of it is not connected to anything. Now we're measuring for putting in the holes for the anchors, for the supports, for the, you know, it's continuing on, right? So we measured from where? Well, we replicated what we have up there, right? From this point
From the hole to the other hole.
So this is the new set of lights, right? And that connector is a Y, which is up there. And we measured from the center of that hole to the center of this hole. And the center of this hole to there. And then the distance from that hole to this hole is not the same as from this one to that one. These are Ys, and that's a 45. So they're different measurements. So you gotta measure each one to confirm that it's correct. So originally we thought it didn't matter, but it does. When it goes up, it does make a difference, because then, you know, the cable starts doing this. Yeah, and that accommodates for any issues.
You know, for this part, we're doing something a little different for supports.
Oh, yeah.
And now we'll show that when we get to that. Right
Yeah, we
now.
ran into a little problem with my screw up on the garage door height.
Well, there was a lot of things, the lifts and stuff like that we didn't know, and then we didn't compensate for the beam and then the garage door. If you look at these brackets, so when the door goes up, when it gets up to a certain point, it's kind of almost touching the top rail. And then as it gets here, it levels out. So we dropped all these. But it is what it is, you adapt. So for all these here closer to the door, we're using wood blocks. And they're 2 inches, so we don't have to worry about the cable. Because the cables, you can't go any farther, because if you touch the cables, they release because they're done by push.
Like tension, push release, right. Right, we can only really go 4 inches, a little bit less than 4 inches.
So back there, you know, over there is going to be a little higher than normal, but
to clear the door from opening.
Normally that wouldn't be a problem, but things happen on the job site, nothing's, you know, perfect. These are things you just have to adapt and run with it.
Yeah, we have. There's so many.
Just get a pair of channels.
Yeah. We called the garage door installers yesterday, and he said that.
Did you do it already?
No, I didn't correct it yet. Not there. Up higher.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
And he said that you can to straighten it out, just use a pair of pliers and bend them into place, and it's not a big deal. I mean, it's all aluminum, so it can't be that hard.
But all the other doors were fine.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. So that's whatever. It is what it is. It was easier for us. It made life a lot easier. Yeah. So this, I bought the M12 Milwaukee laser. What model number is that?
Green.
Green. Yeah. So
the best one, you can see it.
Yeah. Always get green. Don't get anything else. So I don't think that's gonna come out, but it's model number 3622-20. It was not too expensive, and it works the best. The tile guys used it because they had forgot theirs. We've used it for mounting all the hi-hats, not mounting, boxes, outlets, where to drill the holes for the wires, for Romex. Everything has been done with that green laser. You know, in previous videos I showed that how we drilled the holes through, and they're pretty much all level. Except the ones I did, of course. These things really should come with a workbench. But we made our own. Day number 3, we started on when?
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday, and then we were here back on Sunday, putting up these bad boys. Fortunately, we got this thing helping us, as you can see in the previous clips. Dude, 14-foot ceilings, no joke, right, Mike?
Oh, it's 14 foot. I keep saying 12.
14-foot ceilings, no joke. Without this thing, I don't think you could really do it.
They would have did it, but it would have been like,
Be a nightmare.
it'd be a month worth of weekends.
Yeah. As opposed to, we should be done today.
Yeah. We're mounting.
With mounting,
We're
yeah.
mounting and then
Yeah, but that's the hardest part.
Yeah, because we just gotta do some electrical.
Yeah.
Some custom on the electrical.
When you're putting these together, make sure these are all in the same orientation. It helps when you're lining up your mounting poles and mounting brackets. All your measurements will stay the same. You know what I mean?
2, 3, 4. We can get the 5 up.
Alright, whatever.
It is what it is. Doesn't really matter. It's just trying to find a sequence.
Yeah.
You know, the mounting.
This is 21 feet from end to end, approximately. It's so long that it's, even though these sections are pretty rigid, it starts to get awkward when we're lifting it on there. So to take these out, try up a little bit, nice and gentle.
Happens also. Sometimes you get.
Oh, wow. That is really damaged. That was deep inside the box, too. Wow. Looks like it's gonna get returned. Or replaced.
Or
Put up for the time being and then send them pictures. Oh, I think she said that. The company was really good about it. They actually said, just send us pictures. And
did you talk to the garage door guy?
so Mike, explain to us how we're figuring out the measuring.
We're winging it.
Well, for the people that don't want to wing it.
There's really no formula. It's just trying to find out which way we put in the Ys. Yeah, let's go up so we can take a look. So it just depends on how you put in the Y. So we have the Ys facing that way with the hole. It doesn't really give you can either put it this way, opposite. So we're trying to keep it symmetrical and consistent. So we know that we're 6 inches off the wall. That's where our straight line is going to be. So now we measured off the plywood to the center of that Y. That brings us there. And then from that mark is our next mark is here. Will be 39.25. And then from so on. But the first mark always changes. You know, the first mark, the beginning mark is different than the rest because on how we set these up.
Yeah. And I think the key is also to find the center. Always finding center and then going off of that, right?
Center is always the best.
Yeah.
But in this point, we kind of like there's a little bit of a mess up, but you can't really tell.
Yeah, from the floor you can't tell. Up here, obviously.
Yeah, so we're about 7 inches from the beam to our screw hole, well, to our Y, and over there we're 6 1/4. So it's shifted a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. You can't really tell.
The lights are so bright that you're not looking up either.
You know, like right there, you can see that we do need to put a hanger right there. You can see it's dropped, just right there. And then we figured we threw these in because we wanted to hang a flag. He's afraid of heights.
Oh, we just missed it.
Okay. Sometimes these things, when the screw goes in, it spins. the manufacturer. It could be that the screw maybe made it too wide, so what you do is you take another one, you cut it in half in pieces, and then you just push it in there. And it's like a shim, making it a little bit, you know, you're closing up the hole a little bit for something for this to catch the meat, some more meat.
It's the same thing as when you have a door hinge that's messed up.
Exactly, you throw some sticks in there.
Yeah, put some wood glue if you want to be really careful. Same concept.
Red.
Fucking black paint. Oh. So the shaft on the #2 Phillips is 1/4 inch. Good measuring, give or take.